What's up, 2K community? This is the 2KMC, and today's a big day because I have your...
The Chicago River winding its way. And before we get going, well, no doubt, David, he is one of the best. Thank you. And the Clippers starting five. We've got Harden. Draymond Green is out there with Nerlens Noel. Then it's Hield. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. And for Chicago, Irving is out there with Davis. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Richardson. And it's Valanciunas in at the 5. Now, here's Green. Not a good performance from him in that loss to Memphis. And the shot goes in. Well, Smitty, for players and teams that are out of the playoff hunt, how do they stay motivated here to go the rest of the season every night, every practice, every trip?
And I think that's when the organization, your captains, your coaches, you got to talk about being a pro. Sometimes you lose focus. You're not in the playoffs, and maybe your team that was supposed to be or not slated to be in the playoffs, you still are a professional. You have to have a professional approach.
2 on the clock. Here's Davis. A three-pointer, no good. Here's the Clippers. Anunoby kicks to Harden. Nice shot from the wing.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
Irving passes to Aldridge. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
Great balance and body control for a big. Aldridge powers through some pretty good defense there.
Hield with it. Guarded now by Irving. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
The Bulls shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Irving against Hield. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Sinks that one from the post. Hield's got his second bucket tonight.
Look, this is how you draw it up coming out of the locker room. 3 of 3 so far.
Here's Irving. Again, Chicago.
What's nice about this in-between area for Kyrie, compared to going to the rim, he has a little more room to get his shot off.
Now, here is Harden. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
I mean, you won't see this too often. Getting denied at the rim, he's likely to remember that one.
Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, and they swept this matchup the 2 times they played last year. They held the advantage on paper and on the court.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
Now, here's Richardson. Harden missing his last shot. Baseline jumper. Richardson, no luck.
He operates well in traffic, but still, that's just a tough play to finish.
And it's Green with the jam.
And a terrific sequence by Green, constantly looking to dunk the ball.
Irving against Harden. Irving dishes to Aldridge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And it goes on Draymond Green.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And in a league that's obsessed with threes and layups, LaMarcus Aldridge defying the trend, really feasting on a steady diet of mid-range jumpers.
Now, here is Harden. 5 points in the game. Noel. A putback. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Here's Richardson. And Valanciunas kicks to Aldridge. And another shot. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Davis, and a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. Davis has got 5 now.
Aldridge is a pro's pro. Keep your eyes open to make a play for someone else.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. One of the league's best point guards, Kyrie Irving, had this to say.
2011, I came into the league.
Some say, Greg, a golden age at the point guard position.
Yeah, and Irving right there with the best of them. He embraces the challenge.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And looking at what we've seen from Anaheim, guys, what do you think?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
Davis is out there with Kyrie Irving. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Richardson. And at the 3, the small forward. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Josh Richardson has made himself into one of the top defensive wings in the league. Richardson says there's a certain competitiveness that comes with being a good defender. The defensive end takes will, and I have a lot of it. Kevin J. Rich is self-described as super competitive, and that edge is what drives him.
It sure is. That's what it takes. Thank you, David. Here's Davis. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to the Grizzlies.
When they ran the offense right, they found some easy shots. But on that occasion, it was few and far between.
You know, they take 1 step forward, 2 steps back, and exercise in frustration.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
For Chicago, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Irving looking for an opening. Valanciunas against Green. Valanciunas passes to Davis. And a wide open look for Irving. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. Irving's got the lead up to 1 now for the Bulls. And Coach Jim Boylan agreeing to a multi-year extension with the Bulls this summer, Greg.
And taking that interim tag off his title as head coach, Boylan, with over 30 years of coaching experience, afforded the opportunity to continue developing this young core.
Richardson right side. Davis has the open look, and he's good on the 3-ball. Davis has got 8 points.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game. 1:46 left in the first half. Healed against Davis. 6 to shoot. The 3 from Harden.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Irving against Harden. Here's Valanciunas, and there's 2 points. Working on the glass, paying off that time.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
Pass to Green. 1:02 left in the first half of basketball. And the shot is good. The Chicago lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Harden.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Irving attacking Harden with the defensive effort. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Anaheim. They kick it out to Green. No good on the triple. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Wasted no time on that one. 10 points for Davis.
Playing at his tempo, his pace. He's been dialed in all night.
The pass to Harden. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Inside, outside, Harden will attack you from anywhere. Nice play.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Irving passes to Davis. Knocked away. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. And Harden with the stuff.
Tremendous anticipation by Draymond. He caused a turnover and got them out in transition.
And on the way from Irving for three. That shot is off. And that'll do it for the first half of competitive. Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Their largest deficit of the period. And that'll...
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, James Harden getting it done today.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
So on the floor for Anaheim. Anunoby out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Hield. And there's Nerlens Noel. And it's Harden in at the point. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Harden. Chicago leading. Outside, Davis. Steve, we've heard Commissioner Adam Silver broach the idea of a mid-season tournament. How that would be structured, I don't know. But do you think that could possibly work?
I think it's a possibility, Kevin. One, I think you definitely have to have the season shortened to 75 games, 68 games. I think you have to do it on the back end of the All-Star break because we know so much as far as the calendar. When can you fit this in? Maybe 3 or 4 days after the All-Star game during that week. Expand that time off of maybe 3 or 4 days. It's possible.
Back to Noel. From deep. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
And now taking a look at some numbers for Noel. Tremendous numbers for him over the last 10 games. Putting up about 10 points a night, 18 rebounds, and just over 5 blocks. And what sets him apart is his rebounding. And as you can see, he's been in peak form.
You know what? It's part effort, part instincts. You see teams trying to keep a body or two on him, but that's easier said than done.
Here's Valanciunas, and it's Noel with the rebound. Anaheim trails by 3. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Harden outside. Over Irving. Harden can't hit.
Ooh, they've come out ice cold to start this half. 3 misses and as many attempts. So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
For Anaheim, they've gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Hield kicks to Anunoby. Irving against Harden. Noel passes to Hield. Over Davis. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And it's 6 points for Buddy Hield.
Easy look for mid-range. He won't miss many of those. Lazy effort defensively.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. .114 left to play in the third. Shot from the wing. That one wide left.
And that's okay. Even though you miss, you had the right guy taking the shot.
So it's Richardson with the jam.
And with Josh Richardson, they love his size in the backcourt and his mobility. He moves extremely well.
Hield the pass to Harden. The teardrop falls in. Harden's got 14 points for the game.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Here's Irving. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The shiftiness of Kyrie earns him a trip to the stripe.
This is his first free throw of the game. And so Irving nails both of them.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Passes to Green. Healed with it. No good.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Irving's got the lead up to 9 now for the Bulls.
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50.
Irving with the steal. Drops in the breakaway layup. 13 points in the game.
The anticipation of Kyrie steals it away, kicks off the fast break.
And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Chicago. They lead by 11. And coming up, now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. They've got Richardson. Irving is out there with Davis. And there's LaMarcus Aldridge. And it's Valanciunas in at the center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Hield can't hit. The Bulls leading by 11. A 15-footer. Another one falls for Chicago.
Man, it's a joy to watch Kyrie go to work. You can tell he lives and breathes this game.
Hield the pass to Harden. And it's sent back by Aldridge. And here we go, the Bulls fast break. Here's Davis. That shot off. Good D by Hield. Pass to Harden. We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Green. And it's Chicago with the rebound.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Richardson, no luck.
Trying to finish out the game strong. You have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball.
Anunoby, no good. For Chicago, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Davis dishes to Aldridge. And the rejection by Noel. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Well, whether you love him or hate him, you can't deny that Draymond Green is one of the more unique players in the league.
There really isn't anyone else like Draymond. I mean, who does everything for a team but score. I mean, not only can he play all positions on both ends of the floor, but also to be the emotional leader. Truly a special player.
Irving against Green, and out of bounds as Anaheim gains possession. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. Harden against Irving. From deep three-point range, Harden no good. The Bulls leading by 12. Here's Richardson, fouled in the act of shooting, gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Poor defensive effort. Can't stop Richardson from scoring, then compounds the situation with the foul.
And Josh Richardson, a 3-and-D type player, recommitted himself last year, Smitty, to defense.
Kevin, he felt like he wasn't being impactful on the defensive end and vowed to amend that. He can be a nuisance with that reach, and he's put in that extra work to solidify his defensive presence.
Here's Irving. Takes it off the glass. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Bulls.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And this will be a big win for them. Lucky win number 13 now in the bag. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Kyrie Irving.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Rubio, and another miss by Anaheim.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Covered by Rubio. Down low. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. So it's Rubio bringing it up for the Clippers. 17-point game. There's the pass to Kleba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. That free throw missing. And the second free throw, good.
They needed more from him there. Any point they can get is absolutely critical for them right now.
There's 37 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Muscala with the ball. Working on Chris. Shot clock at 6. The kick out to Brown from deep. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's his first foul. 20 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now here is Augustine. Defense is right there. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's an example of playing big, adapting to the situation.
And I'm going to give him a lot of credit because he saw what he was up against and he was undeterred.
Here's Alexander Walker. And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. A confident win, and one where they clearly showed. David, thank you as always. And that about does it for the final.